for a second. Hi, everyone. Um, Good old Hildy Brain forgot that we were gonna do um, a co streamy thing together. And so that's what we're doing is we are going to draw together, me and Skye, and really what'll probably happen is we'll talk way more than we're drawing, but it doesn't matter anyway. Um, and as soon as Skye is live, um, we'll have a shared chat and it'll be just really cute and everything will be fine. I think. I don't know. I'm doing my best, guys. Best I got. Um,
It always makes me retype my stream name. Sorry.
no, you're fine. I always have to do weird things too. Um,
I should
so
just say drawing with hillbilly.
I support this guy just said I should say drawing with hillbilly. I support it. I'm here for it.
And you know what? That's exactly what I'm renaming it to.
I told her that.
I'll get more clicks.
I told her that's really
Apt.
yeah, like it's secretly the most apt you could be, probably. um, I'm still very blurry. We don't know why. It's just how life's gonna be, and you guys are gonna have to be sad about it. uh, if you want, I will have a better recording of it that I can post on YouTube that will be clearer because myself,
Oh, that'd be good.
yeah, because I record everything because I'm compulsive.
Yes, profanity, vulgarity. Yep.
Yeah, I always mark my streams mature too because somehow, no matter what happens, I end up talking about a vagina.
Oh my.
I was saying
Well,
profanity, vulgarity, and I was like, I always mark mine mature too because somehow I always end up talking about vaginas, which you heard that part, but I forgot that Skye isn't live yet, so I need to be telling you what's going on. um,
okay. I'm supposedly live now.
so in the corner of the stream together, it'll say share your chat or whatnot.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
Do that.
So that um,
There we go.
yeah, so what that'll do is it combines our chats and combines our viewers
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
um, and just makes it easier all around to,
Yeah, I see it automatically put it on OBS.
yeah, like
Nice.
very, very très convenient and all of this. Oh, I get to use my big monitor for stream stuff now. That's
I
exciting.
gotta move all 3 of my drinks. Hang on.
Network
I've
issues
got a water.
detected.
What?
I don't know what's wrong with my internet. Every time I want to do something nice, it breaks.
Oh.
It's okay. It'll figure itself out or it won't.
It's the internet demons.
Yeah, they're basically like fuck you, fuck everything. Fuck all of y'all.
Yeah.
Um
I got myself a stream snack.
I have one too. It's a mocha cookie crumble frappuccino that's melted quite a bit.
Oh, I love that one. I have Pocky.
I also love that one. Not vegan, but we'll still eat it anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so uh what are we drawing?
That is a good question. I was going to kind of let the artistic juices flow, and then as we're getting ready for this and I was changing my tags, I was just like, you know what? I think I'm gonna draw something Kingdom Hearts.
Well, I
It's
mean,
been years.
that's what I was gonna suggest. I was gonna be like, you should probably draw Kingdom Hearts because I think that's what you really want to do.
Is
uh, I have three things to draw. I have a creepy-eyed emote because you can't use game art directly, but there was this one character in Date Everything that like it was supposed to be some sort of passionate, cute face, but it just ended up being like one of the scariest things I've ever seen.
really.
And
Hey, Darth Tyler.
oh hi, hi. You're actually going to be in a stream of mine. Just had to hang out with your wife to do it.
Wee!
um,
And don't worry, her sound is working.
am I really loud?
No, you're fine. Last time he checked in on you, there was like no sound whatsoever, but we were out in public, so we couldn't tell if it was like his phone not being loud enough or
I
if there was
have
just no sound.
No, I have such a hard time with mobile. Again, the weird Hildy things. Like, I'm Queen of Scuff, and half of it is just like from the ether. Uh, and if you're on mobile or whatever, it just won't. Is like half of the people who show up will not have um, audio just because
Dude.
it's real bogus. Yeah, so I
That's
have Stepford, who is a gold statue and is as handsome as a Stepford husband should be, with his creepy eyes.
yes.
I have his to turn into an emote. I also have Pesky's avatar for Fallout to do my blessed, very extra fox cow. Um, yeah, look at this guy. Look at him.
Oh, hello.
He's like staring into my soul with sexiness. I can't handle it. So
It's like Captain Marvel meets Captain America. The
exactly.
sexiest blondes.
The sexiest blonde imaginable, right? Yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
let's take Carol's lips because we all know ladies' lips are better. Sorry. Not sorry, Tyler.
Oh yeah, they are.
and then
Oh, I think he would agree with you.
and then like let's just add in all of the dude we can until it's just over.
Until it's straight again.
Yeah, exactly. Until it's straight again. uh, that is exactly it. But because I can't just use the art directly, I was like, well, I guess I have to be a tracing bitch here.
Oh, that's fine.
I could
It's
probably
not illegal.
I could probably draw it without tracing, but I don't really want to. Also, I want that exact look because that exact look is the whole point.
Mm-hmm.
This like
Let me know if my crunching gets annoying, by the way.
I don't have misophonia. If somebody in chat gets annoyed, let us know. But for me, I'll just be like, wish I had Pocky.
I always ask because I grew up with an older sister who had misophonia.
Yeah, and I know a few people. I'm sorry. Is this my life now? Oh, it's because it's an eraser. Okay. Don't don't at me. It's I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Everything sounds fine.
um, I did not grow up with anybody with misophonia, but I have, as an adult, met a lot of. Victor often chews with his mouth open.
Misophonia.
He
Misophonias.
he chews with his mouth open. Our life, living in the same
Oh my
house, is often in danger of murder.
oh my goodness. Like, whoa, wait a minute. Is it not actually sharing my screen? Am I just like drawing into the ether?
Yeah, it's only
What
sharing
the heck
the
is going
program.
on?
There's no art on it.
That's dumb.
It's because you're streaming with me, man. Scuff, scuff.
Scuff, scuff, scuff.
You made your
Okay, let's
choices.
fix that. Let's fix this right now. Okay, critter.
For the love of God. I've never used Krita or even heard of it, really.
I use it because it's free.
I mean, yes. Um, I use Clip Studio because it does have an adequate free version, but I find it worthwhile to pay for.
Mm.
But also, I'm the one here who's like, look at my Cintiq. So, I'm a little preposterous in my own way.
That's okay. Come on.
I'm just like
Work
ADHD
from
autistic
there.
enough that if I get into something, I must have the best of all of it, and so I'll blow all of my money on it for that time period.
Dude, I'm that exact same way. The fact that I don't have a job makes it so tough.
Yeah, for real, for real. Like unemployed right now and getting unemployment after a huge fight. And it's very, very difficult to not just like throw out all my money into the world beyond. Um, oh, I'll get an even better camera and an even better camera. I don't know. Let's get a better tablet.
I'm gonna blow $100 on this one obscure thing.
Right. I'm going to get this one game that I'll probably never play on stream, but it's on sale, so I should buy it. And then you do that like 40 times, and suddenly, even though they were all $2 games, it's, $80. Yeah, that kind of
Mm-hmm.
that kind of life.
That's wild.
Well, my
Okay,
last job was
for
really high paying, so my unemployment,
really?
yeah, it was, well, I mean, really high paying for me having been in service my whole life. It was like 74K a year.
Wow.
I mean, it was in tech. I am a UI UX designer.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I was doing CSS when it was new, baby.
I don't know what any of that means.
CSS is a cascading style sheet. It's basically how you tell the web page what it looks like.
Oh, okay.
So, um,
So you started out on
like
MySpace.
GeoCities and making Utana web pages when so um, back in the day, do you remember when there were frames on the web and like one side would be your menu and it'd have like a border and the other side would be like and it'd have like
Yeah.
this big old, yeah. So those are like not real anymore. You literally don't use frames anymore for anything. But I
Ugh.
started web design when to do a big image in the background, you would have to break it up into pieces and align the frames perfectly. Like, do you remember the anime fan
God.
sites that were just like one big pretty picture, and then you would click on the links?
Yes.
Yeah, those are what I made.
Okay.
I had
That's
like an
interesting.
X site that was like really really popular, and then CSS was actually really brand new then, um, and it only had a few things you could do. But now CSS can do whole animations. You can do whole web pages in CSS, which is actually you should use as much CSS as possible because it's the most accessible. Screen readers can um, can digest CSS better than anything else, and it can also be responsive. And my specialty is, in fact, accessible design.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So I'm working on a search engine for this very game because their menu is fucking trash. Um, it's like a two-stage game, like all games currently. There's suddenly a surprise twist to finish it, right? And so you date all the people, and then all of a sudden you can make them human. Um,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I have a friend that's currently obsessed with it.
yeah, and I'm doing a full realization run because on Steam, nobody's gotten that achievement yet. And it's now been close to a month from its release. That's how long this stupid game is. I love this game. But to get the realization recipes, you have to click onto the data decks, then click on the character, then click on the recipe, and then you have to back out. You can't like just go to the next character. So I have made a search engine that is functional right now, and I'm just designing it. It's completely functional, where you can search realization recipes by a whole bunch of different things because I got fed up.
Well, that's going to be much more convenient.
I'm a very normal person.
I believe it.
My friend Tony was like, "Good lord, you bastard! You're British. You're not supposed to be shocked by anything I do. That means I've done something wrong." I can now see your actual canvas, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What am I writing?
Well, I don't see you writing anything, so maybe I only see a portion of it.
Yep. That's what I thought. Gosh, dog it. Let's see. Circle over here. Square over here. Triangle over here. Let's find out where this is going. Star.
Still don't see anything.
Squiggly line. Still nothing? Okay. Come on, man. What the actual hex? Skye, your screen is black. Yes. Tyler, I know. I'm trying to figure it out. But thank
No,
you. Thank you for the
I mean,
help.
Skye screen looks white to me. Tyler, you're not help. I do that to Victor too. It'll be like, or like, Lime will be like, Hildy, your audio isn't working, and I'll be like, shut the fuck up. Busy.
I'm busy.
Don't you think I don't know that? And then of course, like you need them to tell you that, even if because like you don't always know that, but.
My phone just buzzed. I'm trying to see if he like sent me a message like, "Hey, your screen's black."
I know.
Knowing him, he doesn't have any of the sound on.
What?
Oh, my screen. It showed up.
I see you. That's your drawing screen right there.
Yeah. Yay! You can see my wonderful
Hooray!
art. I think I misspelled screen. Oh
Yeah,
well.
yeah, you put an A in there. It's okay.
Okay.
Skye,
Well,
we don't enjoy you because you can spell. It's okay.
thank you.
This is testing
Here,
boundaries of our friendship. It's the
we'll just do
titties.
scream. Oh, I thank you.
Okay.
I do
Boundary
enjoy them
testing.
myself too.
I was like,
I
oh,
am
this is where my joke would go. Wait a second.
I'm a bit of a titty connoisseur myself.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Hmm.
All right. Let's see. How's this? Any better or any worse? We're getting there.
How about I just do back, 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 back. Much easier than erasing everything.
All right. I'm delighted that this is going to be quicker than I expected. Because
That's okay.
drawing the fox is going to take the rest of my life. So. All right.
All these pens just look the same.
It is the unfortunate way of life. They won't look the
Yeah.
same after you do a little bit, though. For me, it's always I draw like 3 things and
Use
then
that
I'm
one's
like,
a
holy
little
shit.
better. Maybe I need to start out in blue. Maybe that will change my perspective.
Honestly, that might. Hmm. The thing is, I can't make him shiny unless I lay a base color, so I guess this is my life now. It's going back. Existing in some sort of weird base bronze bullshit. But yeah, I've now realized 6 of these fuckers, 6 out of 102.
God.
You get stats like, like in Fallout, it's special, it's specs, um, it's smart, sass,
Mm-hmm.
charm. Um, no, hold on, I have to say it in order, otherwise I won't remember. Smarts, poise, empathy, charm, and sass. And in order to realize the toilet bowl that is a wrapper, you need 80 in each one. And for finishing a story, you only get 5. So that means I
Good
have to
God.
do,
Well, I mean, the toilet sounds like a winner to me.
oh my God. It's so frustrating because he's a rapper, and so he explains to me the very basics about rap. And I'm like, bitch, I was listening to rap before you were even conceived in some creator's mind. Get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Dude has no idea.
and then on top of it, he's just horrible. He's horrible. He's called Little Crapper. It's short for cool rap.
What? No way.
Short for cool rap.
Cool rap.
It's the worst. But to get
It
80
sounds like the worst.
in each one, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's uh 80 divided by 5, whatever the fuck that is. 16. It's 16 datables each.
Yeah, I learned if you divide something by 5, you just take the number that isn't 5, double it, and add a 0. Or, no, you don't add a 0, you add a decimal point.
What?
That's the autism I have.
Magic. um but yeah, so it's 16 for each spec, right? That's
Mm-hmm.
like 90 of them. 90 out of 100.
Good God.
It's fucking horrible.
Oh, wait, I'm changing the size of this, not this. Uh-oh.
You are not doing what I wanted you to do. Time to go to good old
I just heard my
fashioned.
toddler scream downstairs. Who knows what that was about?
When you're
I just
2,
heard.
everything is the worst.
I think it was a happy scream, though. I'm not
Oh,
sure, though.
we can't be entirely
I
certain.
never know. He has this new thing where he likes to announce when he farts. So that's fun out in public.
My friend's toddler, she's 4, and she is exactly the same way, where she'll be like, I farted just for you.
I'd be like, for me?
And every time it's like, yeah, MK, thank you.
That sounds amazing.
She's so cute, but at the same time, you're like, MK. What is happening?
How the heck do I turn down the dang sensitivity on this thing?
Um, is it a Wacom?
Yes.
So Wacom has a program that you can use.
Well, it's a tool I'm using that smooths out my lines as
Uh,
I draw them, but for some reason when I draw a straight line, it immediately makes it like a sideways S.
that sounds about right. We'll do this.
Yeah,
Oh, Jesus
maybe if I
Christ.
go to tools.
Oh, it's because my opacity is super high. All right. There we go. Finally. Something I can work with.
I forgot to open up the stream on my phone so I can make sure everything's good. Oh, hey, Cyber, what's up?
That's a weird olive you're drawing there.
Oh God, my phone's on 23%.
Oh no, what'll you do?
Let it die.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Nobody needs you that badly.
Mm-hmm. If they need me, they can reach out to my husband.
Yeah.
How are my 3 girls doing? Well, I'm doing okay.
Amazing, my tiny German.
Now, Tyler, what about you? Oh, there's a little boy with a little monkey coming into my room.
Hello, tiny little boy with a tiny little monkey.
Yes, I'm wearing my streaming outfit. I don't have the hood up though. I need to.
One.
There we go.
One.
One? What about one?
One. One in the hallway.
Oh, you're gonna run in the hallway?
Yeah.
Go nuts.
Please.
You want me to run in the hallway with you. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. I can't right now. When I put this outfit on for the first time, he was chasing me around.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. I guess he'll just run through the hallway now.
Tyler, you're being summoned.
He's like, what's new? Oh my god, I am so mad right now.
Why?
So I'm using my drawing pad and I can't get the right line. So instead, I go to my mouse and draw the line and it comes out much better. Ugh. My deviant art days are coming back.
I had to, yeah, way back in the day using mouse to color your drawings because there was no other way.
Yeah, and using MS Paint because of it. Whoa! You threw a monkey at me!
Yeah. Because
Yeah? Ah! Hi, Mr. Monkey. How are you?
No? We don't undo anymore? That's just not what we do, Guy?
He fell under me? Oh no! Mr. Monkey. He went, ah! You gonna hit the tongue on my
Sorry, my
hat?
bad.
That's okay.
You got away from me.
How dare you allow something cute to show up?
He can't hear you. Hildy's like, how dare you allow something cute to show up?
My God.
Little Mr. Man.
Am I in frame?
Oh, hi!
Yes.
Oh, multiple cute things are showing up. This is very intimidating for me.
Let me open up the screen so that he can see what's going on.
Okay, I'm gonna go watch it.
Yeah.
That was for Cyber.
Oh. Thank you for making it sound as sensual as possible.
Makes me feel
Beautiful
like
Lord appeared.
I'm at home
You want your
dreaming.
monkey? Whee! I gotta fix this hood so it stops hiding my bangs. Because my forehead is ginormous.
Your forehead is not ginormous. It's fine.
It's ginormous. It's ginormous and I have a pimple right in the middle of it.
Highly unfortunate.
Yeah, that's my life. Okay, let's see if this trend continues of being able to draw much better with my mouse. So far, yes. I'm mad.
It's okay. Well, you should be mad a
I
little bit, though,
know.
because drawing pads are expensive.
Yeah, well, this one was $15, so.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's a bamboo, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, no, bamboos are dope. That's why they exist. It's so that people can have really, really good, whatever the fuck it is.
Art.
Art. On the cheap
That word. Yes.
All right. There you go, crazy-eyed Stepford. Not
Oh,
bad.
Cyber, you like my outfit? Why, thank you. It's Gur. I'm gonna wear it to the anime con.
Not bad for a day's work.
Ooh, why am I burping?
Why not? It's got to come out somehow.
That's true. I'd rather hold it in as a fart and then after stream let it loose.
I don't hold any farts in ever, ever.
Really?
Yeah, no. Like, if you think I
You must
don't
have some
fart, you
weird
live in
people
La La
watching you.
Land. You know?
I just try not to make bodily noises because bodily noises are gross.
Why are they gross? They're totally fine.
I know they're totally fine and I want to be accepting, but I'm not allowed to be gross.
That is not how I roll at all. I am like, yeah, fuck you, I fart, fuck off.
Sounds like my mom's response to that.
Your mom's correct.
Yeah, I know she is. She's right about everything.
Oh, well, that's not true either. I don't even need to know your mom to know that.
I know she would even deny it. She'd be like, no, I'm not. I don't know why I'm trying to draw realistic. Cartoonie's always more fun.
Well, yeah, you should just draw what your style is. Like, just release.
That is my style, but I'm trying to change my style.
Don't change your style. Just do you.
Well, I'm trying to do a new me.
I see, I see. All right, you can stay in the corner and bless this work, Stepford. Why not? Uh, um, okay. What do I need? What did I need? I needed to get Pesky's reference information so that I can. Now it's time to draw Fallout OCs.
Woo!
Will you just let me drag it into here? No, there's. That's rude. Will you let me just paste it into here?
Yeah, no, that's not how that should work.
That's big! This is a very big image.
That's a cute mouth, but it's not what I was drawing.
Okay. Well, I guess like this. I'll have to manually scale because your freaking source material is the size of Jupiter.
Oh, mine?
No, his. His.
Oh.
It is very, very big. I'm just really not great at, like, doggo muzzles. Oh, and this is only one image? Okay.
I'd be concerned if you were good at doggo muscles.
I don't really, well, you know, all types of art are very valid to me. So if I was good at doggo muzzles, it'd be, I don't know. But I'm not, I'm not good at them. And so I must practice a lot, basically.
I get you.
Because, like, this is not my style. So even if I were to, sort of borrow this muzzle, it's not going to look right.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not just going to draw clothes on a mannequin. That's fucking weird.
Oh, I can't apparently draw a boob right now.
No boobs for you.
Oh.
You know,
I've had them for too long.
it's okay. Just wait. You're just a few years out from when they just start falling to the ground anyway, and you can't get away from them.
Oh, they already have. I have to wear a bra for streams.
I do have to wear a bra for streams, but I don't.
Girl, I feel you.
When I do
I
wear them,
almost
I'm like,
took
look,
mine
it's
off.
titties.
Ta-da! I'm a woman.
But then I'm like, you don't like me because I wear makeup and bras. Like, that's not why you're my viewer. If that is why you're my viewer, you're in the wrong channel for sure. Okay, so this is our basic
I try
idea.
to get any view I can. I'm drawing a mermaid.
Mermaids are the best. Well,
They are the best.
of the mythological creatures, I would argue.
Except for in Kingdom Hearts.
Are there mermaid?
Atlantis.
Oh, that's right, those motherfucks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have like this kind of emo hair, pesky. That's, very 24-year-old of you.
Do you want to stay in just chatting or switch over to arts? We decided to do just chatting since we're probably going to talk most of the time.
Yeah, because we were just like, well, we'll probably stop drawing at some point, just get into a weird conversation. So,
Mm-hmm.
um,
That or maybe I'll start on Kingdom Hearts again.
or like maybe one of us should be in art and one of us should be in just chatting.
Ooh.
I'll switch to art. Let's see what happens. Let's
Okay. That's a good idea.
Twitch, where are you? Over here? Wait. Here. I'm here. This one. Edit. Art. Do it? Did you do it? No. Art! This one.
The thing with the papers and the pencils.
And the paints. And the super blurry Hildy. It doesn't matter, whatever. I'll just never look normal. Fuck you too,
Tebra 2,
Comcast.
we're drawing. What are you doing?
Hi, Tev! We're drawing, Tev. Um,
Trying to avoid a mental breakdown? Yeah. That's so true.
Tev, I met Skye while she was streaming Gehenna, and
Yeehaw.
I thought it was a one-way appreciation, and then I went to a stream one day, and Skye was like, "Don't ruin this for me, Tyler." I was like, "Oh, yay!" So we are cementing our friendship by co-streaming, and
Because we can't meet in person and kiss.
yeah, it's unfortunate. So instead, we're gonna mildly create sexual tension while drawing.
Yeah, that's why it's just chatting. Because we're just chatting.
Mine is now art because we're experimenting with you're being irresponsible, fat, and generally confused and tired. Tev, do you use fat neutrally or are you being mean to yourself? Don't be mean to yourself. Why are you talking about my friend that way?
What's happening?
Well, so Tev is Swedish, so already this is like not a good time for Tev to be. Oh, you made a chocolate. Oh, okay, you're talking about being a fat kid. All right. Yes, that sounds delicious.
Ooh, chocolate cake. I got chocolate pocky.
I have a chocolate frappuccino.
Yee!
I've like given up on the real name now. Like my real name is like straight on this frappuccino. But if Tev's around, it means it's Tev's like the same time zone as Cyber.
Okay.
So whenever he's talking about irresponsible, it's because he's here instead of in bed.
Ah, I see. How dare y'all?
I know. We're just so worldly. Yeah, it's almost 4 in the fucking morning. Jesus, Tiff. Did it take that long to make your cake?
Took that long for them to consume it.
Just a normal human being in a Western country. Don't mind me. All right. So, I think we can go with that. Guess I should probably draw a body. That would be useful. Yeah, see, I'm sorry, Pesky. My version of you is just going to be a lot fatter because I don't understand this narrowness up here. I don't get it. Your muzzle will be fat.
Chunky muzzle.
A proud muzzle, like my proud Italian nose.
Wouldn't mine be a French nose?
Yeah, you've got a little French nose.
I get it from my mom.
2 sittings is about right for me and anything I make myself. I'm not a big fan of cakes, but if it's like a chocolate flourless cake, I'm all here for it.
Oh, I love brownies.
Yeah, brownies, I can kill a whole tray. One go.
Mm-hmm.
I make a lot of cookies. Okay,
I
there
was
is
going to
one
make
thing I can
some-
thank Pesky for because I do love drawing a good pair of abs. That is always enjoyable.
I think I'm going to wake up early and make some chocolate muffins tomorrow.
Ugh. I live in Houston.
Yeah, why don't you?
Because it's hot. You guys are gonna burn before I do.
Yeah, I am the one asking for the AC unit for my stream room.
Yeah, global warming's coming for you. I have an AC unit in my
It really
room.
is.
That was the first thing I bought when I got my unemployment. I was like, fuck this.
Nice. Yeah, if my disability can actually come in, then I'm gonna buy an AC unit with that.
Oh, your doctor's filing for disability for you?
I filed for disability and then told her about it, and she's like, "Oh, I'll make it look real good on your sheet so that they super give you disability." I'm like, "Cool, thanks."
Is it because of your mental health, or are you invisibly disabled in some way other than that?
Um, mental health.
Yeah, I should probably go through and try and file for that, but I am here for it. I am 100%, as I mentioned, accessibility is one of my passions. I mean, the great big beautiful bill passed, so you're not disabled anymore. It's fine. Nobody's
That's right.
disabled.
What was
Nobody
that
has
bill
rights.
about?
That bill was about taking away everyone's rights. So Medicaid now has a work requirement, as does disability. You literally cannot be on disability without working, even though the point of disability is that you can't work because you're disabled.
Oh, great.
Yeah. If you are deemed of working ability, you have to do 20 hours of school, volunteering, or work a week. You have to report weekly, so that means that your job has to manage to report it. Food stamps and other requirements are now like the bar for being too broke to do them is basically lower class. Like if you pay any taxes, you probably won't get them. They removed all energy credits. They removed all like electric vehicle credits. It codifies into law several of the DEI removals. Cuts taxes so much that we're going to be in a 3.9 trillion deficit estimated.
Oh, cool.
And of course, people in middle class actually pay more. They're going to pay more on their taxes.
Well, all of it's so way over my head. I'm going to choose to be ignorant.
I will gently challenge you not to be, because the more we choose to be ignorant, the more it's going to ruin our lives. However, I understand if for your mental health you must be ignorant most of the time. I challenge you to, when you have the space, to do it.
Okay.
Gently. Because I am 100% on board for people not being able to do it because they don't have that mental fortitude for whatever reason. I would just not be me if I didn't say, whenever you can, do it. Eyeballed every ingredient, about 100 grams of butter, oh god, you fucking European, 1 deciliter sugar, organic cocoa powder, a little less than 1 deciliter flour, 2 eggs, mixed vanilla salt, etc. It didn't come out entirely right. Tasted all right. It was somehow gooey on top, but not within. You overmixed it. That's
Gooey on top sounds about right.
yeah. You overmixed it because then basically what would happen is it got too dense in the center, and so as the heat was penetrating it, it would basically hit that interior matter and get trapped.
I wouldn't know. I would still eat it.
Oh yeah, hella. Somebody makes a chocolate cake, I'm gonna eat it. Tiver, ugh, you butt. Fine.
All this missing. Just slowly spoon and slowly stirred it.
I will say, the thing that you should be aware of, regardless of if you have space to learn more about it or not, is you need to be aware of the disability thing. You should be up Texas's ass about it. Because if you don't get it approved by the end of 2025, you will not get disability.
No.
So
Okay.
just be up their fucking butt. Because if you get it approved before everything goes into effect, I believe January 1st, 2027.
Mm-hmm.
And if you get it approved before the 2026, you have like 3 years or 5 years of you were approved before work requirements, blah, blah, blah.
Okay, at least that's something.
Yeah. That's part of the reason I talk about this stuff so much is that like maybe you are someone who can't like talk about it too much or it stresses you out, but then at least I can be educated enough to help you not miss out on something you need to do. Oh, she's cute.
She's back.
Thank you. She's cute. She's cute. All right.
I guess I could just move my canvas over a bit. Oh man. I have had a long day and I'm like crashing already. I haven't even drank any of my wine. What the
Listen,
heck?
drink some of your damn wine. You're
Yes,
stuck
ma'am.
here till I finish my pesky drawing, which is your lot in life.
I was actually just tempted about to turn on Kingdom Hearts again. Got a one-track mind.
You're
Just
welcome
like,
to turn on Kingdom Hearts if you want while I draw. We can still co-stream.
you know, watch me drop my Pocky all over myself.
If you're feeling one track, I'm here for you.
Thank you. I am absolutely going to do that then.
Yeah, I know. Especially, like, to be honest, when I heard about this bill passing, I immediately turned on Date Everything because I could not process anything else.
Yeah, my artistic juices just aren't doing it.
Tev, I had half a bottle of vermouth yesterday. It was amazing.
Ooh.
It's the Lustau. I sent you that and
Oh, in the email?
Yeah. Um,
Noise, Lustau.
Okay. Pesky. Where's your outfit?
I'm just going to update with hanging with Hillbilly.
Sounds good to me. Okay, outfit details. There they are. I'm sorry, I have to move your olive, Cyver. I will keep it in screen, but it's too close to what I'm doing.
He's like, no!
Finally, someone respects the olive and then they move it.
Oop. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump my mic.
There. Your olive remains. All right. Different sketch color. Time to put clothes on this fox. Yeah, what, like, oh, I just have, like, this clip right in front of my face? Ugh, how did you let me do this, Skye?
I can't tell, you're so blurry.
I know. So we got pilot goggles. Leather jacket with tall collar, fur lined open, fairly tight fitting, bloodstained on the inside of the collar, open flaps. Maybe slightly faded leather in patches. You are. I am not going to be doing that much coloring, Pesky. Unless I really get into this. But I love you. He was like, I'd like to commission this. And I was like, for money? And he was like, no, for friendship. And I was like, yes. I understand.
Okay, it's not letting me write in Hillbilly, so I'm going to do Hildy Bildy.
Hildy
Hildy
Bildy?
Billy. Hildy Bildy.
Hildy Bildy. Hildy Bildy. That is amazing.
There we go. There we go. Thank you. It like updated. It's like, no.
Like, I refuse. Nothing matters. Stop.
I refuse.
All right, let's look at this guy. This guy and his jacket will assist me in this endeavor. Ah, fuck. Make a new layer! Why? Why do I do these things to myself?
Yeah. I don't know your reasoning. Stop asking me.
Okay, go. New layer. Got it. Got a new layer. Bomber jacket.
So are they a boomer?
Yeah, actually.
Oh, my OC's a boomer too.
Skye.
What?
Your knowledge of Fallout lore just touched my soul.
As soon as I met the boomers, I got so excited. I'm like, I love these people so much.
Yeah,
Why
so
are they so cool?
he's like a former boomer turned raider in Nuka, you know what I'm trying to say, Nuka fucking place.
Yeah.
Nuka world. Because, you know, I think the game does sort of imply that the boomers have only yay a much of a future. So,
Yeah.
but yes, he is boomer chic. For a second I was like, no, I told you he's young, and then I went, oh.
That's actually a word in Fallout. Dude, I freaking love the boomers so much. I love how like insular they are and everything, and how the paranoid of the outside world they are. I'm like, I feel y'all.
It's like the only thing that makes sense. You know, and the fact that they all basically came from Montana or Texas is like, yes, this is exactly how it would be.
Yeah, and like they all have like a ridiculously powerful amount of guns.
Yep, 100%.
Like, why would you not hoard that in one area?
Exactly. This is why would I not take over that field, that Air Force base? It's absolutely insane to expect me not to.
And then they get a random courier to get them like a bombing plane. Like,
right, and they trick you into it too. It's so fucking clever and also terrifying.
I love it. Oh, gotta turn my sound down a little bit. Kingdom Hearts is freaking loud always.
Oh my god, I know.
Meaning I gotta turn you up.
Let's see. Cargo trousers, metal brace around left upper leg, operator, light leg on the right leg. Oh. Yeah, that's actually how my armor would probably be too. I can't, even though I want to yell at you for having too detailed of an outfit, thinking about Fallout armor is like, I can't do that. This is a Fallout armor.
I was actually thinking about going as a boomer to this anime con instead of going as Gur. I was like, I have no time to make that cosplay.
No, I mean, you could get like a bomber jacket, but then
I have one.
Right, but then you have to like you can't just go, you'd have to make at least the patch, right?
Yeah, and I would have to find a clever way of doing it because it was a jacket that was passed down to me from my dad, and I plan on passing it down to my son, sort of thing. So like, it's not something I can necessarily sew onto it.
Right. Marine armor from Fallout Far Harbor.
Yeah, my OC has teal hair, and it's got choppy bangs and it's braided in the back. And the way she wears her outfit is it's the bomber jacket one, but she has like she had taken the bomber jacket off, unzipped the suit and tied it around her waist and then put the bomber jacket back on with a white undershirt. And then she still has her accessories. Yeah, right?
My OC is like super tatted, like to use a terrible word, cholo tatted. Oh, I lost you. You know, like very like face tats up and down. And then because she was bearded, like in my imagination, she was bearded to Nate the whole time, and like the moment she was free, she was just like, fuck it, I'm going crazy, because the only way I can be free of this dude and like actually be gay and be myself is like by being at the end of the world. Fuck. So just tatted up to the nines, like half shaved head, very like very probably the closest. So I play a mod called Sim Settlements 2, and they have some factions that are not available in other factions. Probably for her would be Nightingales, which is this sort of heal anyone at any cost kind of crew. So they have former raiders who guard them, and they'll go out into like war zones and grab people. But
oh yeah, so they make people indebted to them.
You know, kind of like there's this sort of thing in the background where it's never indebted, but it's always like slightly morally holier than thou. They're really good guys, but she's not. She views it as being indebted. Like she's definitely like my way or the highway, and I saved your life, so now you have to join me. You know.
She's part of them because she can use them.
Yeah. And Sim Settlements basically, you actually get an HQ and you're running an entire like empire almost of your settlements.
Dude, that sounds really awesome. I think I need to try that.
Honestly, it's great. It's what Pesky and I mod for. You should definitely get it. I'm a huge fan of it. It's fully voiced. It's 3 chapters long. You end up at the end, you can actually go to war against the gunners and shit. You have battles.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, battles and all sorts of stuff. An army.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I always liked being able to create my own settlement in Fallout 4. I just don't think they ever gave me enough resources or enough room to actually make something spectacular. They kind of expect you to kind of throw it together, and so you need to mod it otherwise. But I never thought about putting that in Fallout 3 or New Vegas.
Yeah. And in like Fallout 4, there's a mod. So there's a mod thing called Story Wealth. I highly recommend using it. It installs everything for you. It allows you to make really cool shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you my build sometime. Also, Cyber,
Dude, I'd love to get into modding.
my suit being half transparent.
Oh, my suit being half transparent.
Oh, your suit. Yeah. I don't see your game,
Yeah.
by the way, Skye. It's completely black.
You don't? What? Let me see.
I don't know if that's just
so
me, though.
weird. What is happening? Oh, you know what? Hang on. I know exactly what to do. Window capture.
Did it not recognize it as a game because you were already using Streamlabs?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Kingdom Hearts.
All right, I think I have to actually do some line work on my foxy body before I can put more clothing on him. You're like red, right,
There we
Pesky?
go.
You're red.
Okay, my game should show up for you now.
I can see, I think, your Twitch screen.
Well, I just changed it.
Oh, yeah, now I can see you. It is the beast back.
Yes. And he's going, Herf. And it's backwards for me? Is it backwards for you?
No.
Okay. That's weird.
I know, that's what I meant by like, my art thing is backwards for me, but it's not for you.
So odd. Which, oh, wait, hang on. That means I need to add your stream to it, right? Yes, I do. Okay, let me add browser, add existing, stream together. Okay, there you are.
But yeah, actually, if you do decide you want to get into modding, and honestly, Bethesda's the way to start. In all seriousness, because they have a lot of tools, creation kit, etc. You're gonna have to figure out a way to chat with me other than Twitch, and I can help you.
Okay.
If you want to just make a new Discord account, that's easiest because I can hook you up with a bunch of tutorials and stuff like that.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, Pesky brought me into the community, so I'm writing for a Fallout 4 mod called Misery Island for Ten Hats and Shredda, who did a different mod earlier, and then writing with Pesky for something for Sim Settlements 2. And I've created areas. I'm not the biggest fan of them, so I've I know how to use Creation Kit and I can make shit. I just don't always like to.
Okay.
So when I first lost my job, I was so autistically burnt out and just fucked up about it that I basically played Sim Settlements 2 for hours because it was SimCity and Fallout at the same time. Why wouldn't you?
I totally get that.
And then I met Pesky through just being like, well, I could do that. I could do that. I want to do that. And wanting to show off my builds. And he just like adopted me. He's like, I think you're cool. We're friends now. And I was like, this was actually very helpful. Even if
You're
you're
like, yay,
super
father figure.
even if you're super way younger than me, you're like a willingness to just like want me around and have me work with you is so much. Like it's so nice.
I remember back when I was streaming 3 years ago, I was messing with modeling, um, just messing with models on oh, what do you call it? Wow, I cannot think of a word right now.
Blender?
It's the one system that all the games have been based on.
Oh, Unity.
Yes. I was messing with modeling on that.
Yeah. Luckily with Fallout, well, I mean, you can model on that and import it. Luckily with Fallout, and anything Bethesda, they have something called Creation Kit that has their objects in it for you. So you get to like chill out and enjoy that. Um,
Yeah, I need to get on there and make my OC's outfit. I just want my person to look cute always.
Honestly, that's why I got into modding initially. Was I was like, settlements have to be more entertaining than this,
Hmm.
and that's
Yeah, I want my character to look cute, but I want it to be consistent with the game and the immersion.
yeah. And then I was like, because so my best friend Victor is black, and part of that means that I tend to play black OCs because we never see them in games. So if Victor's watching
Hmm.
my game, he's always like, "Oh, you made a black OC, yay!" But they had shit black hairstyles, so it was finding a cute
Yeah,
black hairstyle and then finding something to make settlements cute and finding cute outfits exactly because I was like, I don't want to look like a fucking baggy panted raider.
right. I mean, like I understand, like in Fallout 3 when you first leave. I mean, I understand the immersion of that's kind of like the only outfit you can find right now, sort of
Right,
thing. But as it goes on, you would think it'd be a better outfit.
right, exactly. Like, listen, I, you know, so Fallout New Vegas has a couple of like really huge modding things too. Fallout 3 a little less because people just sort of jumped to Fallout 4. Um,
Oh yeah.
so there is because they were modding a lot for New Vegas, and then since New Vegas and Fallout 3 came out so close to each other, they all kind of bopped over to Fallout 4. Um,
Hmm.
so and I do suggest modding Fallout 4 because it's the one with the since it's the newest one, it has the most backing. People have been modding for 10 years for it.
Right.
Um, uh, and
Can you hear my gameplay?
I cannot hear your gameplay.
Okay, because you keep pausing at certain moments, so I'm like, I hope I'm not interrupting her.
No, it's hard to draw and talk.
Okay,
But
as
also,
long as it's not me interrupting you.
I would pause at certain moments because I'm a streamer. I know better. You don't talk over certain scenes in a game.
That's true, but also, I mean, I'm playing this for this nostalgia. If if it's like a super important scene, then I'd be like, hang on, hang on, hang on. But when it's like this, when I'm doing the second fight at Beast Castle, it should
Right,
be fine.
right. I mean, but I like people watching. I'm always aware that there's someone watching who might want to hear whatever's going on. So I'm like, yeah, of course I will shut the fuck up right now. Um,
That's true.
uh, this way. Well,
Now here's the true test: is I am in battle now. Now let's see if we can talk
there
and
we
do
go.
battle at the same time.
Oh my god, I know. Date everything's been really nice because I can actually talk because it's just like, well, all I'm doing is clicking. But whenever I'm doing Talos or something, I'm like, I don't, guys, I have to think about where this reflector goes. What do
Oh
you want
yeah,
from
I
me?
know there were points in time where I would just like stop mid thought and just be like, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm thinking too hard.
Yeah, what do you want from me? I'm trying my fucking damnedest, but there's just not a lot I can do about this.
Oh, excuse me.
You're excused. What did you guys get up to
All my
today?
Pocky is gone. We were just at a religious gathering and stuff. Not to go into too much detail, but
Oh, I mean, yeah, if you, it's fine. Also, I do not have anything against religious people. So if you are religious, you will not find any judgment from me.
thank you. I appreciate that.
Um,
Yeah, I just don't like to go into the details of it and all that fun stuff.
well, right, it's your faith, you know?
Right. And
Um,
people so easily want to fight about it.
right. I have no interest in that. That's your life.
Okay, cool.
um,
Yeah, and this is streaming, not religious
yeah,
time,
I am personally an atheist, but
which is totally fine.
it's like one of those things where you really expect everyone in the goddamn world to decide to believe the same thing. Like that's really what you decided. You thought that was going to
I
work.
understand that people have different faiths and everything. Like I totally get that.
I just never get when that. I just don't get even in the atheist community where I'm like, you really think that every single person's going to be given this evidence and come to the conclusion that there's no God?
Mm-hmm. As long as you're nice and you're nice to people and you're doing you, you're not hindering anybody else, then
Yeah, I don't
it's
care.
all good.
As you can tell, I'm a
Oh, we're,
very controversial topic person, though.
oh, it's totally fine.
I I grew up in such a surrounded by Mormons in Denver, the second largest Mormon
Oh,
temple in the country.
nice. My religion gets compared to Mormons a lot.
Oh, okay. You don't have to confirm, but are you Jehovah or Seventh Day?
Yeah, I'm Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, Saturday. Um, no, see, when I say I have nothing against religion, I actually know about it too. Yeah, no, I would safely say that Jehovah's Witnesses have been the nicest to my family of everyone who's ever proselytized, and we are a bunch of atheist heathens. So, um, but I grew up
we just
surrounded by Mormons, and they were always very, very kind to me as opposed to anybody else, and that definitely shaped how I feel about. Like they were kinder to me than atheists, even though I was an atheist. So that's always shaped how I
mm-hmm.
feel. Yeah, half of Tev and I have talked about this. Half of Tevra's family is Jehovah's Witnesses. We've had the same conversation where it's just like, great.
Okay, yeah, like I sorry, my game got really loud there for a second.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Um, but yeah, I mean, as we're just big advocates on question what you believe, make sure it's real to you, and whatever you find is what you believe.
Right. Yeah.
So
I mean,
I totally get it, atheist. I totally get it, Mormon, all
well,
that fun stuff.
and I think, Jehovah's Witnesses do. Every religion has a bad side. But if you are choosing to judge the individual, then you're not really doing a good job of being a good person, are you?
I I believe Bible principles, but I'm not going to force them on anyone else, and that's not going to keep me from treating someone nicely because they are literally just doing their thing, living their life. They chose to do it, and I shouldn't have any say in it.
Well, yeah, because Bible principles aren't the law. They're just your choices. They're your moral code.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's
Although
really
I choose to live by them, I can't force them on other people.
yeah, that's really why that's really I've actually gotten in some fights before with other people about it because of this. I said until
Yeah.
until they're telling me what my morals are, I don't understand why you're telling me I should be against anything. Um,
Well, the way I see it is if you're trying to be a witness, then you got to
you got to be
have the
witnessing,
beliefs of a
right?
witness. Exactly. But if you're not actively trying to be a witness, then I shouldn't say anything about how you live your lifestyle.
Yeah.
I can give you the opportunity to ask questions, that's it. And then you you go from there. It's on curiosity or anything like that. My role is to inform what I believe. But that doesn't mean that everybody's going to be asking questions, and I shouldn't force it on other people.
Also,
Yes.
when you go to your special Jehovah's heaven, I'll send you a letter from whatever place I'm gonna go.
do I do have this question. Do you know what we believe?
I know by and large what has been communicated to me, like everyone who believes there's only so many people who are going to end up in heaven, who are very, very good. And
Um, so that's the 144,000, yes, but that doesn't mean that nobody else is going to end up in a good place. We just believe that the earth had a purpose with Adam and Eve. And they were supposed to be perfect, and then they decided to disobey God. And so that's why Jesus had to give his life, perfect life for a perfect life. And then we believe those who don't go to heaven live forever in peace on earth, just doing our thing.
Oh, see, no one ever tells you. Yeah, they will rule with Jesus in heaven and guide everyone else. Yeah, no one ever tells you that part. I did know about like the 140 or whatever, and I also knew about some of the really kind of gross practices that the nega Jehovah's Witnesses do, but I didn't really,
Mhm.
because like the people who just have their faith because that's what they believe are never the ones who are loud, and you never get that discussion. So of
Mhm.
course,
And it's funny because we talk about we're like, don't be those people who are loud and yelling on the side of the street and forcing your beliefs on other people. Like you it this is my way of saying it, but you catch more flies with honey. Obviously, like just be a good person, live your life nicely. If you catch their curiosity and they start asking questions, good for you. There you go. You can start, witnessing to them. But other than that, leave them alone.
which is honestly how I know. Tev says I don't eat blood pudding or blood sausage and stuff, despite not being a believer like at all. Um,
Yeah,
I think
I've been curious about blood pudding and blood sausage, but I haven't touched it.
it's fine. Having eaten it, it's fine.
Mhm.
Like I'm a vegan now, so obviously I'm not going to advertise it as like the best thing that's ever existed. But um, it's like you're not missing anything.
Yeah,
um,
it doesn't sound like anything I'd be missing out on because, I mean, everybody knows that blood tastes like copper. So it's like maybe it's a pudding that has a copper tint to it.
yeah, it's like blood pudding is basically like this kind of weird sausage flour that is like it just tastes dark, like almost like mole.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so it's nothing crazy. Um, I started working in restaurants and Irish bars, so I had access to all of
Oh,
that kind of stuff. Um, Colorado actually has a huge Irish community. Denver has an enormous Irish community. We have more Irish pubs than we do any other kind of like bar.
that's so
Um,
interesting. And then Texas has like a weirdly large German community.
yeah, yeah, like and Portland has a weirdly large Russian community. It's it,
It's so bizarre.
yeah, like you just ended up here. Okay, cool.
It's like all of y'all all at once decided to come here.
Yeah.
There is a place here in Texas called Green, Texas. It is beautiful. It has like it's like the higher middle class camping grounds. So like it can get expensive if you don't know what you're doing,
Mm.
but there's a river that goes right through it and you can do some really cheap river rafting.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And they have a really cool delicious restaurant called the Gristmill there too.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, and Green, Texas is spelled oh, what is it? Gurene. It's very German spelt.
Um, sounds great.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. I had a best friend that did a bachelorette party over there. We rented a cabin and went tubing.
I want to go to there.
You're really quiet for some reason.
Oh,
Did
I was just
my
far away
volume?
from my mic.
Oh, okay.
I was
I was
just
like, oh no, what happened?
I shifted my mouth because I was working on these digitigrade feet here. Um,
Oh, I feel you.
and so I was like, oh goodness, okay, I'm gonna physically shift my head, which is not what you're supposed to do when you're on mic. Um, but in Denver, we have a whole street that is basically like we call it. So we have Sobo, South Broadway, and every like
Hmm.
third bar is Irish themed.
That is so interesting.
Yeah. When I started being a pub trivia host, I started in Irish bars. Um, so
Yeah, it's like the countryside of Texas that has all the German stuff. Like the it's closer to the camping grounds over towards mid Texas instead of eastern Texas, like where Houston's at.
Yeah, yeah. That's in Portland. That's where a lot of like if the city could be viewed as a state, it would be in the country parts of the city.
Mm-hmm.
Tev says, I think
Oh,
I've tasted blood sausage. Didn't care for it. Never tasted blood pudding. It just smells so bad. It's like a staple in school with lingonberry jam and shredded potato patties. All through school, I just ate the jam and the potato patties.
that in itself sounds really good.
Yeah, honestly, when Tev talks about what he cooks and what he eats, I'm always like,
That sounds like super comfort food. Are you kidding me?
yeah. And like Tev, like the other day shows up in stream and is just like, oh, I'm just sitting on my porch drinking white wine and watching rabbits. And I was like, fuck you.
That sounds so cute. There's a rabbit that lives in my parents' backyard that I get a glimpse of every now and then, and my kid always goes chasing after it. The poor thing.
Oh, and the rabbit's like, I don't know what I did to
Yeah,
deserve
it's a tiny little gray rabbit, and it lives in the bamboo.
this. I would be the kid who chased it though. Like I can't blame your kid because I would be like,
I can't say anything because there was an actual point where my parents, back when my husband and I were dating, my parents had to go to like Lowe's for some reason. And so we're like, yeah, sure, we'll hang out with y'all. And, you know, I can see this guy I like, but also being with my parents and being proper and everything.
yeah.
And for some reason, there was a rabbit there. And like, my husband and I looked at each other, and our first response was just to go off running after it.
I know. What is that? Oh, Tever was like hedgehog, but pretty much the same thing. Yeah, they're just hedgies in the wild in Sweden.
It's crazy. It's like when I went on my anniversary trip to Colorado, uh let me say I guess I should say 3.25 years and 9 months ago, because that's what the trip that I got pregnant on. Um
You're like, yes, I know exactly when, and I will always know exactly when.
I can tell you what day. um there's there's a oh, what are they? They're meerkats there, just on the side of the freeway, and
Prairie
that blew my
dogs.
mind.
Prairie dogs.
Prairie dogs. Yes, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're fine. They look like meerkats. You're fine. So my mom worked for Arapahoe Social Services growing up, and Arapahoe Social
Mhm.
Services is across the street. The building she was in, the main building, is across the street from the Aurora Mall, which is where it's where I grew up. But for people who
Yeah.
don't live there, it's where the Joker shooting was. And so,
Uh,
um, yeah, I was like, I was in China when that happened, and I'm just sitting in a bar in China. I was like, oh, that's my childhood movie theater. And everyone in China was like, what's wrong with you people?
God.
And so I had to like account for American guns while watching, hoping none of my childhood friends got shot. Um,
Oh man,
and so, because
that must have been so stressful.
we were super comic book nerds. Like that was my group in Denver. So it was like,
So
um,
of course they were going to be there.
right. And luckily, they had gotten in the habit of going to this much bigger, nicer theater in Inglewood, which is sort of the opposite from
Mhm.
Aurora. But for a time, we would go to that theater. Um, so anyway, across the street from that is this Arapahoe Social Services, and there were all these prairie dogs in the field, and because they're endangered, Arapahoe could not pave over and expand, but they really wanted to. So they started
Mhm.
petitioning Colorado State to pitch over it, and now you know how where Hildy gets it from. My mother went from local government to state government, attending all of the meetings until she said, "Oh, I should stop. This is a scene."
Oh, sorry. No, it's fine.
No, I'm stopping.
Okay.
Afterwards, I will begin again.
But this is Kingdom Hearts logic. If you have a normal eye color, you're good at heart. But if you have yellow, then you're evil.
The best logic, the most straightforward of all logics.
Eye color logic. That means my son's a main character. He's got blue eyes. Okay, now it's back to the chat circles.
Okay. Um, so she sat there and fought for the prairie dogs all the way to the top of Colorado. And so you can thank my mother specifically for you seeing those prairie dogs on the side of the freeway.
If I ever see her, I will give her a big ol' hug.
You will never see her. I do not talk to her, for she is similar to your older sister. But you can still thank her from afar.
I will thank her in my thoughts and not
yes.
not ever associate with her.
The very shortest story about my mother and her personality is that on Christmas they were supposed to come out here because their dog bites me. They got the dog during COVID and never socialized it, so it bites me. And
great.
So they were supposed to come out here, but my dad's heart started hurting. Normal, like he has heart problems. So then you tell me, oh, we don't want to drive. It's stressful. Can you deal with the dog? Come out here. It's Christmas, right? And they moved here. They're not that far away. So, but instead, she calls at 7 in the morning. Her first call tells Victor, you don't even try. You don't care about me anymore. And she hangs up. And then her next call, she starts lying about everything that she's canceled or chosen not to do because she hadn't done a single holiday that year since basically my birthday, the year prior. And she starts lying about it all and guilting me. And eventually I just start crying on Christmas morning instead of just telling me that my father's heart was hurting because they didn't want to see me.
Your mom sounds exactly like one of my best friends growing up, her mom, who has a history of abandoning my friend as an infant.
Yeah, my mom once abandoned me outside of a courthouse because I was acting up like a normal ass teenager. And she abandons me and says, here, someone who loves you will take you.
No, you can't tell a kid that.
Yeah. So, like, it's basically when you were telling me about your older sister, the reason I was like, I understand, I empathize, I know this is rough, is because it's like, no, I know exactly how that feels. Like whenever she was good, I thought my mom loved me to death. And then it was like, I'm sitting out there in front of a fucking courthouse.
Yeah, you think when it's good, it's all good and you're buddies, and then when it's bad, you're like the worst person on the planet to them.
Right. And they don't they lack all sense of guilt for it too. They're just like, yeah,
because it's never their fault.
It's never their fault. Exactly. It's never their fault. And my dad would defend her breathlessly, like, basically he used to say things like, I'll pick your mother over you.
God, I was about to ask if he's like a beaten man, but nope. Sounds like he's just as bad as she is.
Yeah, they're really bad. So it took me until I was 40 to finally get fed up because for about the past 10 years, I wouldn't even see them without having another friend with me. And then when they essentially canceled Christmas this way, they had canceled Thanksgiving by saying they were going to go see a movie. Cyber says, can you turn the in-game? Cyber says, can you turn the in-game sound down?
Yes, I can. I am so sorry. I had it turned up from Hildy in drawing. Sorry, Cyber. How's that now? I hope that's way better.
And then, yeah, so when they canceled Christmas, I was like, well, I'm just really hurt because for Thanksgiving, you went and saw a movie instead. And the first thing she said was, I didn't see a movie. He says, now there's nothing. It's because you're hanging out with me, I swear. You come near me and it's going to be Scuff City.
It's okay. It's okay. It makes the streams way more interesting. Man, I'm sorry you deal with that with your parents. That's gotta be tough with the people who are supposed to care for you.
It's actually, I like talking to parents about it the most because you guys are like 100% the people who are like, yes, that's fucked up. Like, and and I also just sort of like, I kind of felt like I owed you because I was like, tell me about personal shit on your stream. I was like, you know what? I owe. I owe
Oh,
personal.
it's okay. You don't owe me.
No, I know.
And it's funny because today I dealt with my toddler throwing a fit during a talk, um, and at this religious event I was at, and he started screaming, "No, no, 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 no!" And I mean, all my husband and I could do is look at each other. Is like, let's move him out of the room. Let's let him throw his fit. Let's give him a breather. Tell him why he like what he did was wrong and that why we took it away from him, sort of thing. And then once he quiets down, bring him back in so we all can pay attention, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine my first response being like, well, somebody who loves you will take care of you.
Right.
That's
Right.
awful.
Right. It's like super validating to talk to parents about it because you are so brainwashed because your parental figure is the one saying this to you that you're always like, oh,
You have to be so careful with kids because you are their only link to the outside world for the longest time until they start realizing they're their own person and they get even more socialized at school and stuff. So you have to be careful. You need to explain why things happen because I mean it's what you would want if you were in their situation.
that's what I think. And I also like to talk to parents about them parenting because it's always heartwarming. I love hearing parents talk about their kids who love their kids because I'm always like, oh, that's so cute. But it is true. And honestly, you have to be that way with everyone. But yeah, regardless, I completely understand your pain with your family. And um, so you can thank my mother from very much afar um, because her sociopathy did help save endangered prairie dogs.
That's good. I'll thank her from afar, and if I ever see her, I'll throw a rock at her.
Sounds perfect. They like reached out for my 40th birthday and I was like, oh, Victor's planning something. You should contact him. And they have a relationship with him. And I was like, Victor's planning something. And they never contacted him. And then they said, oh, Victor never responded.
Oh yeah, of course. Like you're not gonna hear from Victor.
It was just, yeah, it was like, okay. That's about it. That was your very, very last chance. And
At that point, just block their numbers.
yeah, that's exactly what I did. I was just like, you know what? Fine. Like, I get
Yeah.
it. I'm not even going to tell you I'm going away. I get it.
It's very clear where your loyalties lie.
Cyver is asking if my voice output is paired with the in-game sound.
Is it? Can you not hear her anymore?
But also, thanks for listening to me, Cyver.
Oh, he's a good listener. He's a really good listener.
So is Tev. So
I thought Skye was going to be drawing.
Skye was drawing, and then like I talked about that big beautiful bill, and like Skye's artistic juices already weren't flowing as it was, and she was like, you know what, I need to go play Kingdom Hearts, and I was like, fucking go for it.
Yeah, I need my what is it? My comfort game.
Yeah, like, and I was like, the first thing I did was play Date Everything for. Oh, fuck you, Tevra. The first thing I did was play Date Everything, so I was like, yeah, fucking go for it. I will gladly talk while you play, draw while you play Kingdom Hearts.
Heck yeah, it's still streaming together.
It is, and I think that just chatting works even better now because it literally is. I'm doing something different, and we're talking.
Yeah, I like this a lot.
Frankly, so do I. I think it's this is what I do at home with friends is they come over and I'm like, hey, let's be alone together.
That sounded really kinky. Sorry, I had to focus because I was dying.
Oh, Darth says, oh yeah, I hear what Cyver is saying. Turn the game down and turn Hilly up. So I think I am on the same output.
Okay, let me run off screen. As Donald finally heals me. You darn duck.
Get your shit together,
know,
Donald.
right? Every time I look back at my stream, you're like even blurrier.
I know! What is happening in this universe? It's just I'm like, why must you be this way?
So funny.
Let me see. I wonder if here, let's see. What if I just, because I have my qualities on auto, so what if I like force you up in quality? Will you stop?
For some reason, it's doing chroma on my game, which is really weird. It makes it look like it's in sort of a
Like a chromatic aberration kind of thing.
well, it makes it look like it's in a like a visibly impaired mode.
Oh, like colorblind?
Yes, thank you. I couldn't think of that word.
That's fine. That's honestly accessibility words. That's why you keep me around. Oh, honestly, Hilly is fine too. If I were wearing a bra, you would see it's true. Instead, they just sort of are there, being 40.
I like that I can click on here and adjust your volume, and then right underneath it, I can report you.
This bitch will not stop talking about titties. Report.
Report. This is so funny. Holy guacamole.
Titties and her parents, it's just uncomfortable for all of us.
Block, 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 block.
I think, though, the people who watch me have at some point gotten used to me crying on stream because I'm such a crier that this would not be weird for them in any capacity. They would be like, yes, titties and parents, this is a Hildy original.
It makes sense.
One day I'll be psychologically adjusted. That's not today.
Not today.
No. It doesn't matter what you do, you always hate it. I'm like, this is terrible. Finish it, Hildy.
Tyler, I'm trying to fix it. She was just fine a moment ago.
Well, no, okay, part of it is me and my microphone, because if I move my mouth too far, my volume will change, because I have a manual mic. It's just, you know, I grew up drawing, like putting my head on the desk and looking at it sideways while sketching, you know? So, and just getting as close to the paper as possible. And even when I'm using a tablet, sometimes my instinct is to be like, so
just off to the side.
Yeah, just like, it's okay. You don't need to hear me. Oh, you gotta put the child down. Listen, to sleep doesn't make that any better. You know what you call putting an animal down? You call it putting to sleep.
Let our soothing voices rock him to sleep.
My baby.
Have you ever heard of Ninja Sex Party?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. The bedtime song. Oh my god. I think about that song all the time.
One of my friends like just was like, I'm addicted to this now, and just sent it to me without any context, and I was like, oh.
It's beautiful.
Now I know.
Nothing unusual going on here.
It's just, just typical sound choices for your ear holes.
Okay, let me actually go into my game options and see if I can turn my dang sound down.
Well, what I think so what I've done for my games in Streamlabs is I have it go through game audio for Streamlabs.
Mm-hmm.
So you could like put Kingdom Hearts through game audio and then keep me wherever you are. And that might help, but also it's dumb and it's hard to do.
I am trying to. I put my master volume down to 7 instead of 10. I'm hoping
Ah,
that will
yeah,
make a
because
difference.
then it'll just lower it in comparison.
Right, because then people will be able to hear you over the combat.
I have not heard your game this whole time,
That's
but
so crazy.
well, it's because I think your audio isn't running through the browser,
Oh yeah.
so which is
Oh,
fine.
yeah.
It's fine. Um, there's only so much you can expect the internet to do for you before you just are like, you know what, it's okay.
I feel like I need like 3 monitors to keep track of all of this.
I have 3 monitors technically, like with my tablet,
So
and
cool.
it just sometimes not enough. Um,
How much did that tablet cost?
this one, when it was the newer model, it was about 600.
Mm-hmm.
Um, now that it is not the newer model, you can find it for 400, 500.
Oh, that's not bad.
It really isn't, and it's more than fine for someone who is not. If I were really, really professionally doing art, like selling it, I maybe would suggest the one step up.
Well, if you were selling it, you could afford
You're
a
right. I could
better
get the one
model.
step up.
Right.
um, but I love it because it has the screen. It makes it a lot. I don't have to mentally connect the monitor with what I'm doing.
Oh
Um,
yeah, that's what always gets to me is the mental connection.
yeah, so I use it a lot more than I've used any other tablet I've had because of that.
Okay.
Um,
I'm thinking about getting one for myself. It's going to take me a while to save up, but maybe I'll make it a donation goal or something after I get my AC unit.
yeah, the AC is much more important because you're going to die.
Oh, it so much is. On
Yeah.
top of wearing this onesie in this room, I have my fan on high and I have a fan pointed at me.
Yeah, like I literally have just stopped stream and been like, it's hot, goodbye. So I admire you so much.
Thank you. As a Texan, I'm kind of used to it.
Yeah. Yeah. Like in Portland, when I first moved here, I moved here when I was 25. And when I first moved here, um, it was like the highest it ever got in summer was maybe 90 degrees. And then
Hmm.
2 years ago, it was 115.
That's, I mean, that's about as high as it gets here in Texas, but then it'll stay that way for like 2 whole months.
Yeah. Like,
Oops.
Cyber says I'm still pretty quiet.
Gosh, dog, man.
Um, yeah, Tev, I figured, I couldn't hear the game, but I was like, whatever, we're doing just chatting and art. Like the game isn't the priority. It's just sort of a thing. Like we're both at minimum autistic. I think maybe I'm ADHD too. I think you seem like you are.
I am.
So having something to do while I'm talking is very important.
Yes. Yeah, my husband says it hurts watching me overstimulate myself with like a podcast going while playing a game and then a crime show going on the TV.
I can't yeah, you're more ADHD than me because Victor can do that and I cannot. Tyler, come in here and help because I think this might be something that Skye just needs someone to show. It took me a long time to figure
Oh,
out how to split this.
it's fine. He's putting Archer down right now, so
Okay.
I understand. I just turned my game down a little bit more. Hopefully that helped. And then I turned up the desktop volume, desktop audio.
Yeah, Ted, this is Pesky's OC. He asked me to draw like a custom. He has someone who's going to build him some custom armor for Fallout. So he asked me to do a visualization.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that's the thing you get when you mod is you get really dope shit for video games. Like you can just be like, I want a thing, and someone will be like, I want to make something, I'll do it.
Well, like, yeah, sure, okay. I don't have anything going on.
Yeah, and you're like, well, really? Thanks.
You're like, I love people again.
Yeah. He said maybe a strap. Strappy pants don't look like that, Hildy. Strappy pants look like this. You were alive in the 90s. You know what these look like.
Donation goal equals how much money has
Cyber
Cyber
has
left for me.
Yeah. I thought I'd let you find that one. It's like, I could read this, but I'll let Skye find it.
Prove me wrong. I'm just kidding. Please don't prove me wrong.
I said Tev was my first subscriber.
Really?
Which makes sense. Tev was my second watcher. My first was Palkus, who just kind of became an asshole and he left.
Oh.
Tev was my second guy, and has been hanging out ever since.
Oh man, heck yeah.
I had no idea he was even going to spend any money on me. It was very flattering and very it was very meaningful to me. Like, oh, Tev.
Cyber's awesome for spending money on me, but there is one person that has out donated him
And
by
that's going to be
donating
Tyler.
1,000. No,
No.
it was actually a girl named Duality that shares her Twitch with her husband, or her significant other, and she donated me $1,000.
What?
Yeah,
No.
yeah, it was shocking. I used it to get like a bunch of VTuber stuff, and then I got pregnant.
Yo. I got my
It was
first
pretty
hype train the
awesome.
other day. Somebody bought like 5 subscriptions for me.
Heck yeah! Cyber
yeah.
gave me my first hype train.
And then I ended up buying more to add into it. But yeah, goddamn, right, Tev? You better start saving up. No, I can't.
Yeah, get with the program. Lil.
Eventually, someone wealthy will come along, and maybe they'll even marry
Someday
me.
you'll have a sugar daddy.
I actually once I went back to undergrad after COVID because I was in restaurants and then that fell apart, right? And my master's was always useless, so just get more educated. It's fine. These are the answers to things. And
that's what my oldest sister's doing.
Yeah, and so I actually tried to join a sugar daddy website and I got banned because I was too blunt about fucking.
Oh.
They were like,
you had to be cute about it.
Yeah, they were like, you're trying to be a prostitute. And I was like, I actually am. I don't know what you want from me.
You're like, that's the point of this website.
Yeah, I'm literally trying to sell myself. Could I just sell myself? And they were like, no.
Right? I can put an ad on Craigslist, but I don't want to get murdered.
Yeah, I really don't. I'm perfectly fine with sex work. I'm not comfortable with doing it in any way but this, so just let me do it. And then they said no. And I said, okay, that's probably for the best, but also there goes my student loans getting paid by some rich guy somewhere.
Oh, you never know. Maybe a sugar daddy may come onto Twitch with his crypto money.
Or sugar mommy. Aw, good night, Tyler.
Aw, night, Tyler. I'll see you in a little bit. When I eventually wake you up crawling into bed.
Hi, cuddle me, please.
More like, hi, I'm sorry, don't touch me.
It's hot. I don't want anyone to touch me. Which is exactly how I am in summer. I'm like, no. Anytime I have a partner, I'm like, you're not coming over. No. Cyber's like on my way calling my Swiss bank. I'm actually eternally flattered anytime anyone spends any money on me. So even though I joke about this, it's like I will get emotional. Like anytime one person subscribes at all, I get emotional.
Dude, Tyler and I have a joke where we talk about Cyber as if he's my sugar daddy.
I mean, Cyber, if you're making more than you need and you have something you enjoy, fuck yeah, that's what I would do. Like, I ever get a job that pays 74 again, that's way more than I need. I don't have kids. I'll be giving money left and
Dude, that's
right.
crazy.
You wanted me to put license plates on this? God, pesky.
Personalize the license plates.
Yeah, like, fuck you. You didn't want it to be
Wasn't I?
personalized? Here we go.
Where do I need to go? I need to check my. Ah, dang, I'm in combat.
No checking anything for you. This is the end
Yeah,
of the road.
apparently. Okay, now I can check it.
The thing
What is
is,
going
I'm like not
on?
much of an inker, and that's always been my downfall as far as like me doing my own art. That's why I was a colorist, is because I'm a great painter, but like doing solid ink lines that aren't sketchy, not my jamma. Um, so I'm always like, oh, you want to present this to someone? Now I gotta like re-ink and re-ink until something isn't sketchy. But I'm probably at the point where I can start painting on this at least. So we'll do that. Render brush, come to me, render brush.
Hiya!
Just like hold out your hand like Thor.
Breaks your computer coming through it.
Okay, the render brush. Amount of paint. I want more paint. I want that much paint. And then I don't actually want you to like do all layers, but I don't know if that's actually gonna work. We'll see. You need to be bigger.
There's a kitty cat outside my door.
Saying meow 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 meow.
Meow 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 meow.
Earlier,
Maybe I need.
Skye redeemed my little like get your cat and put her on camera, and apparently Yorkie was hiding the whole time. So then it just
Oh,
like I went out of my way to grab Horatio, and Yorkie was like, "But what about me?" It was very cute. Um, but I always grab Horatio because Yorkie's the Kraken. You can't like you try and hold her. It's gonna be a bad time for everybody involved.
I understand. Are you kidding me? I have to go back and talk to Beast.
Yeah, you do.
Oh,
Listen, he
apparently.
just had something very emotional happen. I don't understand why you're not being more supportive.
I'm just not that type of person.
Well, clearly Beast had a different idea.
It's just a rose. What's so sentimental about it?
It represents his spirit, his soul. Didn't you
I
ever
just
read The
don't
Great
get it.
Gatsby?
No, I was supposed to and I never did.
Oh man, actually, truthfully, you're missing out. You should.
I know I am. And the memes I see of the book are so funny.
Yeah, like once the movie came out and people actually went back and read it, it's like I was very happy because it was my favorite book when I was a pretentious teenager. And I was like, yes, finally, people understand that this is quality, very much the qualities.
I just have a hard time sitting down and reading books. Yeah, as a fellow ADHDer, I'm sure
Right.
you understand.
It has to be your special interest, you know? And I'm like really, really good at language. You're very good at numbers. And so you're not going to sit here be reading a lot of books. I am, because that's my special interest.
But if it's on a tablet, then maybe.
Honestly, yes. I read a bunch of light novels because they were on my phone and it was easy to get to them.
Mm-hmm.
Tev is always telling me about the fan fiction he's reading, and I'm like, oh, that sounds really nice.
What characters?
Uh, he reads a lot of Twilight, and right. I was so happy. I was like, I'm so happy I know you. You're a man who reads Twilight fan fiction, and you're straight.
That's very rare.
Yeah, I was really stoked. Well, not just straight. Tev is questionable. But Tev is who Tev is. But like, it just made me really happy. Twilight and Worm, Harry Potter too.
I remember when Twilight came out. That was insane. I remember them doing book signings at the local library too.
Yeah, like I come from when I was in publishing, Twilight was just finishing up, and so was 50 Shades of
Mhm.
Grey. So it was very difficult for me to like. I'm sorry. Can I use you, tablet? Have we decided that we no longer color?
She's tired.
It's like butthead. Excuse me. Uh, but he's like, I don't read any all human Twilight. I want my supernatural stuff. You're vampires. You're werewolves. Yeah, I mean that's.
Dude, I was in middle school when all those books were coming out.
I mean, so was Tev. Well, Tev was a little older. Tev's like my age. He's what? You're 38, I think.
Me?
Cyber said, Gesundheit. Oh, did you freeze?
Me, I am
Clipsy?
31, by the way.
You're what?
I'm 31.
Oh, you're 30. Yeah, you told me about that. I figure you. I for some reason keep making you 33 in my head, but I remember you telling me you're 31.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah. Oh my God, you
Close enough.
crashed, you son of a bitch. It's okay. Everything's fine. But
Did you save?
well, Clip Studio saves really compulsively, so I'm not too worried about it.
Oh, thank goodness.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yep, here we go.
Um,
Ooh.
I remember that, Tev. I listened to you.
That's what friends do.
Yeah. I like care about you as a human. There's a cutscene, so I'm gonna wait for a second, Tev.
And then we're going to go into a super hard boss fight. So I might go silent for a moment.
But that's fine.
Okay. All right, we're good.
Okay. Yeah, no, I just pay attention to you. I actually got told once that that is uncommon on Twitch. That's uncommon that I remember so much about people who show up, which is, great. But I mean, I guess it sets me apart. But it's just, if you talk to me, I remember. Um,
You think that that would be a normal thing for people?
I know, like, I got told that it's like more common that like people talk at their watchers than talk with them.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh,
I mean, what?
that's gross.
Yeah, it sounds like someone at school that wouldn't let you get a word in. And you're like, okay, we're not friends.
Right. Like, that's not how I want to treat people I care about. So, um, and I get that quote unquote, it's all parasocial, but that doesn't mean you can't show respect.
Yeah, and I mean, some people have some like really interesting things to say.
Tev is super interesting.
I can see that.
Yeah, like, um, but also it's just like I didn't get into streaming to talk to myself. So,
Mhm. Dude,
um,
same here. I got into streaming to literally hang out with people, so I'm gonna hang out with them.
yeah, like it's boring. I know myself. I know what I think. I'm stuck with me all the fucking time.
I don't even like it when I talk to myself.
Yeah, like sincerely, I just want like I don't need to this. I don't need all this.
Please, somebody break it. Break the silence.
So yeah, let's talk, and I will remember what you say.
Dude, this dude is sending me up so high up in the air. Goodness gracious.
Oh, I
I
do
need you to
hate
get
this
certain.
one. I remember this one because you have to go up so high in the air, you become really vulnerable to anybody beneath you.
Yeah, thankfully I have a ton of points in my air combos.
Yeah. I never invested in that, and then I was like, oh, mistakes were made.
I like the look of air combos, so that's why I invested in it. It just happened to be right.
Yeah. Like for me
I
it's
was like, this is my aesthetic.
for me it was like, oh, I'm gonna think technique wise. I don't use those. Yum yum yeah. Fool.
You fool!
How
Yes,
dare.
follow me down here. Send me up in the air.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
yes,
all
yes,
right.
yes,
You
yes.
know what? If you don't care about it, Pesky, that's fine. I drew for you.
No,
You should be grateful.
that,
I should watch Skye's old Let's Plays.
oh no.
Do I need to judge you? have,
Yeah, probably.
have secrets been revealed? There's a door to the Matrix.
Uh, I was still rather cringy
Well,
at a
3 years
VTuber.
ago, you would have been in your 20s. That makes
True.
sense. Like, I don't know a 20-year-old who isn't cringe. So,
Oh, that's so true. That makes me feel better.
and like, cringe is kind of dead anyway, but also, like, cringing at yourself is not dead. Being self cringed
Yeah.
is not dead.
Being
Um,
self cringe is just being aware.
yeah. And like, knowing what you were actually thinking. Yeah. That for me is the hell. Hell is knowing what I was thinking.
Man, these guys are kicking my butt.
Well, maybe you
We're
should suck less.
another difficulty curve, I guess.
I feel like Kingdom Hearts had so many unnecessary like skill tests.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, look, you're a fucking RPG where I swing a key around. Why do I have to suddenly be good to get past this?
Yeah, I played this game to smash a single button.
Yeah, like,
Maybe eventually click
why do I
another.
have to have strategy? Excuse. If I wanted strategy, I would go play Dark Souls, which was out at the time, okay? Actually, I think it was
Right.
Demon Souls back then, but
Yeah, 2007.
yeah, because I think Dark Souls came out when I lived in Portland. Uh, I had this fiance, and he was useless, and like he didn't even
Hmm.
know how to empty a dishwasher, and
Oh my, that does sound useless.
yeah, but he was cute and we got along for a time. Also
That's
had a
all that
big
matters,
dick.
right?
Also had a big dick.
Oh, I see.
uh, like skinny guys. I don't know what's up with skinny guys. And but he lived with one of his old high school friends who was my friend and not his to give evidence about how kind of shit this person was. Um,
Mm.
but I remember while I was doing my master's degree living there, we were watching Justin play Dark Souls all the time. I was like, why would you do this to yourself? Now I play Souls likes all the time.
It's addicting when you get into it.
Yeah, it took like another 10 years, but then I was like, oh, that's why.
I have a habit of raging, so I try to stay away from games like that.
Um, I have the exact opposite habit. I have a habit of like giggling and not taking a game seriously. So then I'm like wasting my life away because I'm just like or I
You're
just
like,
become
I died.
yeah, and I become very stubbornly determined to beat it, even though like there's no reason to be like that. Like I did this with Satisfactory. Oh, cutscene. This is an important one.
Oh, it's okay.
Tavra, both. At the beginning, it was weaponized. It was just being dumb and raised by rich people, and at the end, it was like weaponized incompetence.
Ooh, weaponizing competence is the worst.
Yeah, for real. Um, but like, I'll Satisfactory is 150 hours to to beat that game, and
Mhm.
Um, it's a factory game, and it's not easy, and it takes a lot of effort. And I became so obsessed with beating that game, I wasn't even having fun towards the end of it. I was just like, I'm going to fucking crush you. So, like, I don't take it seriously, but then when I do, it's like I've lost the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes, I got this crown. Sorry.
Good job.
Thank you. Now to run.
Run very far.
I'm trying.
Then I ran so far away.
Whoa.
I couldn't get away. Ugh. It's alright.
Okay, save.
It's alright. I'm doing this thing, and it's for free. It's okay.
Girls, I'm heading out. Wish you two wonderful rest of the stream. Love you. Love you, Cyber. Mwah.
Oh, mwah. Go get some rest. It's not good for your health to be up this late. Thanks for stopping by, though.
Mm-hmm.
Cyber has an illness that really exasperates when he's up too late. So, Tev, it's not good for your health either, but at least I know that you're not actually causing yourself to slowly die.
Not trying to, at least.
Yeah. Though sometimes for Tev, it's that he got up early rather than stood up late.
Oh, I see.
Because Tev is blue collar and really likes being up early in the morning. So
Yeah, my husband's a blue collar worker, so I understand.
oh, is he in oil? Just thinking about Houston.
Well, he was electrical, but right now he's kind of like
oh, that's right, electrical engineering. He's back in school for that.
Yes, which he's going to be taking his master's soon.
Smarty Patardi.
I know. It's so awesome.
Yeah, yeah. It's like really smart people are the shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he keeps unnecessarily going back to school.
You know, it's not unnecessary though. Like at some point, especially like I know you sort of keep mum on politics, but this administration basically wants people like Tyler to starve. So it's not unnecessary. It's important that he stay ahead of everyone who thinks he's dumb. And
yeah,
because like I don't like try and do your own fucking electrical Trump and see what happens. So I think it's super but it sucks that it is necessary. I guess it shouldn't be necessary.
But alas, it is.
Alas. I have like a stupid amount of respect for people who work in blue collar industry.
Yeah, my husband actually he helped to build the big old Tesla factory in Austin.
Whoa, that's cool. That you have to know some fucking electrical to do that. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's insane. And it was awesome because it was literally, and I mean literally 5 minutes up the road from us. I could throw a rock and hit it.
That's cool.
And he had a motorcycle at the time, so he could weave in and out of traffic and get ahead of the lines and stuff.
And just be there in like a minute. Like, oh, I gotta work at 6. Bye. Leaving at 5:59.
Pretty much. It was awesome. He actually I think he had an opportunity to work on rockets at the Boring Company.
Whoa.
Yeah.
He didn't take it though?
We were in the process of having a baby and moving.
Yeah. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, he chose family over material gain.
You chose well, Skye.
He's a very good
man.
He's making a face right now as he writes something on my shopping list.
We're talking about you, Tyler.
He's gonna bring a cat and screen. Saber, hi.
Oh, but meow meow. Oh, meow meow.
Meow
Oh, there
meow.
we go.
Doo-boo-doo-boo-boo-boo.
Almost basically done. Done enough to
Might be.
show Pesky and be like, look, I've been working on it. Shut up.
I say that's if you got into the coloring process, that's pretty up there on being
Well,
worked
there's
on.
actually still more details to add. But I
But
realized,
still, you have like everything the base needs.
yeah, basically I was like, I need to color this because if I don't, like, I can tell there's a proportion off with the hips now, but I couldn't while sketching.
Mhm.
So, but also I was like, if I don't, I'll feel like I've gotten nowhere, and I'll just delete it eventually because I'll be like, I don't like it. It's not good. It's not as good as it can be because I actually can draw quite well, and I don't think this is up to snuff. Um,
Ugh.
but also, whatever. You're always the harshest on yourself, so I'm sure it's fantastic,
Yeah,
and I think it's terrible.
you're always your biggest critic.
Yeah. And so I also knew if I didn't start painting, I would just sit here and be like, "That's trash. It's trash." And and then Pesky would continue to be like, you said you'd get this done," and I'd be like,
Be like, I guess I did.
"I know I'm 40, and it seems like I'm a child, but I am a child. I haven't done it."
Have you ever thought about doing that? Well, what is it? It's like the Fallout New Vegas, but all the NPCs are taken up by players.
Oh, Fallout 76.
No. Not an actual game. It's like a mod for Fallout New Vegas.
What, really? It's like
Yeah,
multiplayer
it
Fallout New
gets rid of
Vegas?
it gets rid of all the NPCs and people play their part. Like there's like legitimate caravan people that go around.
So you're like gonna play that with me, right?
Yes, that's why I'm asking if you're interested.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna play that with me. That's what's gonna
I'm gonna
happen.
be a boomer.
That is exactly the kind of thing I want to play. Because
Right? That
I
sounds so fun.
spent so much money. I got the like collector's edition of 76 only to have it be fucking trash.
Oh, it
Um,
sucks.
yeah, it was real rough. I was like, this was $80. This was fucking $80. Um, and then it was trash. And yeah, okay, sure, they fixed it now, but that, whatever. By the time they fixed it, it's like you either had to sit there and just commit to it or give up. Though I have actually been able to play the story, so at least it wasn't a complete waste of money.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm still in the process of kind of working on the game. I like playing my games really slowly though.
games that
Unless it's a game like this that has a story, like a serious story, RPGs or whatever, but well
see,
not this one. You know.
I know what you're saying. Like I'm just kind of a loser and single and don't have kids, so I play games really fast, but that's because I don't have anything going on. It's like, well, what else am I going to do with my time? Um, I apply to jobs. I guess I could do like things that enrich me, read books and things like
Well, I say that about Fallout 76 or not 76, but Fallout New Vegas. I want to say that maybe there is like a paid version of it. Whoops, I slipped. Um, where like you can actually like do work in game where you get paid for it. I'm not sure if it's in game currency though.
that. What?
It's like I remember hearing something of that.
Okay, you should look up that because at least I will make 20 cents.
Yeah, it's something.
The definition of success that Pesky and I have is $10. He made $10 modding, and I was like, yeah, you're successful.
Woo!
He was like, woo, because like, these are not money-making ventures. I was like, Pesky, I made $50 my first month as affiliate. And he was like, get the fuck out of my life. I was like, sorry. It won't happen again,
I
I
have
swear.
apparently my net worth is like just under $20.
Without unemployment, that's my net worth. um, like without unemployment, it's like I'm a burrito.
A very delicious burrito,
Yeah,
but a burrito
like,
nonetheless.
oh my god, today I was playing Date Everything, and there's a character who
Yeah.
like makes you make her into a taco for a sex game.
Whoa. That's wild.
Like with the beef.
With the beef?
It's like you put the beef on her.
Oh my lord.
It was rough. It was hard. It was hard for me.
It was or you were.
You know what? I wouldn't have blamed anyone for it, but it was rough. Not in the good way. I don't yuck anyone's yum, but I got real close right there. It's like, who the fuck is doing
You
this?
say that, but now I'm craving tacos.
Her like summary is really, really funny. It's they all have little like likes and dislikes, and hers is like, I like tacos tortas. And I was like, all right, I get it, you like veg.
Mm-hmm.
And then she makes you put her in an actual taco, and I was like, I don't even know what to do about that. I don't know what to do with this information.
There is nothing to do with the information. It's just a fun little game, right?
I was just like, and like Misroy, who I think you've met once, was watching, and he was just like, what is happening right now? Oh yeah, you've met Misroy. You've been on an email chain with him. He's like, I don't even know what to do. He's 50, and he was like, I don't know what to do with this. I'm Ace. I'm 50. I play Blueprints. I'm leaving. uh, Pesky left because he was like, that's not too gross to me. I don't know what to tell you. And he was like, I'm leaving now. And Teb, it is a euphemism, except she made me make her a real taco. Like sour cream and cheddar. Like I poured it over her body.
Jesus. That's a lot.
I was just like, no. But I'm so determined to just like, this playthrough is the Realize Everybody playthrough, so I'm so determined to just finish things. So I did. And
That's
everyone
so
watching
insane.
was like, this is so much. And it's like, this is why this game is both good bad. It's very popular because of this.
Good, bad.
It's good bad. This is why your friend's obsessed with it.
Yeah, probably. She is a pervert.
Honestly, this game is really, really good at making like everything okay. Like love is just gonna happen, and love is fine, and everything's fine, you know?
Everything's cool.
But it's also like, yeah, that's not for me. I get it. This is rough. You know, you have to make really rough choices. Like, do I tell you you're a sociopath for, I shouldn't say sociopath. Do I tell you you're a dickhead for putting your diary out and trying to encourage me to read it and then yelling at me that I didn't and calling me boring?
Ugh.
The answer was yes.
That's definitely sociopathic behavior.
I was like, no, Tina, we are not going to get together. You are a musical triangle who will live in my closet forever.
I thought about picking up that game, but now I'm not so sure.
You should, or you should just like watch my VODs and enjoy them that way.
I might just do that.
Yeah, because the actual experience of playing, I think, you know, clearly you are not prudish despite the Jehovah's-ness, but you may run into content that you actually don't want to play.
I will admit that, like, I somewhat identify as Ace.
Yeah, like, I mean, to be honest, like, sex is kind of gross, and you have to love someone to have it. That's my take on it.
I love someone enough to have a baby.
Yeah, like that's fire. I identify usually as demi, which is like I have to be into you to fuck you. Like I like sex a lot, but it's messy and it's a waste of my time.
Yes.
So
Thank you.
so I am going to like only do it if I care about you. And then when I care about you, I'm like, yeah, let's fuck all the time. But not until then. Um and even then if I want to sleep, like it doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm sleeping. You can go somewhere else. So uh but I feel like that's actually the one thing in this game so far that I've been kind of frustrated by is I haven't found ace representation, but it's got to be there. Like there's no way it's not. They have
Yeah,
everything
it's
in
got to
that
be in
game.
there somewhere.
Yeah, like Misroy is ace, and I've been really bummed because every time he watches, I'm like, where is the ace representation? This is getting really frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
Because we found trans, we found queer, we found furry, we found everything except ace right now.
Was furry like a dog toy or something?
Furry was a cat clock, like those old school cat clocks with the tail.
Aw,
Yeah, a little cat
that's
boy.
kind of adorable.
Oh yeah, he was really cute. His personality was not, but his design was so cute. I was like, yeah, if you were not yourself and you just looked like this, I could totally like be furry for you. Um, but
Technically, love's not required to make a baby,
yes.
but it's required to raise a baby.
That's true, Dev. Like, if you want to raise them traditionally, it's very true. If you just want to be pregnant because you want a kid and you don't want the dad around, it's not required.
That's just tough.
Yeah,
I pour one out for the single parents.
right. Like, there's a part of me who's like, maybe I will just be a single parent, but I first have to like make money for that. I'm too wise to not do that.
Yeah, kids are super expensive.
Oh my God. I know.
Raise
Yeah.
them well, I guess. Yeah, that's true.
Dev's like to raise them well.
Touche.
um, but I forgot. Dev.
Saber, why are you meowing at me?
The other one was a Yeti. The fridge was a Yeti.
That's funny.
Tev, he turned out to be a lot less annoying than he was originally. Um, like he represented the person who just has like he has temper problems. That's just like a thing he has. And he went to a lot of
Temper
therapy.
as in temperature problems?
I mean, that's the joke, but yeah, he like
Yeah.
he just rages, you know. And he it was like this really kind of nice nod to people like not everyone is healthy, not everyone is good, you know, but you become a good person by choosing to fight against it and choosing to get better, right? So
Right.
he was a big nod to like you can be a monster and be like this temper monster and get better and still be deserving of love.
Like a Astarion in Baldur's Gate 3.
Exactly. Astarion starts out as this person. Oh my God, once you learn about Astarion's story though, like I was so upset. I was so upset. I was super.
I know.
I love him so much too because he's so much like a representation of what Ace and Demi is too. He's like, yeah, I gave my body up, but that meant nothing, and I'm really sad about it. And I was like, darling,
My child.
yes. He's in Date Everything. He plays the dryer.
God, he plays the dryer?
Yeah. The dryer is this performer who's broken up with his love, the washer.
The washer.
Yeah. And they're both super pretentious. And they like he's like super obsessed with himself and he'll give you points for like making him feel good. Like it's literally like
gosh.
early Astarion turned up to 9, and then any like you try to get them back together, and he actually makes you as a character yell Washford, even though he's right beneath him, to try and get his ex's attention. I was like, you could have not cast this better. I failed at getting them back together because I accidentally told Washford he was pretentious and did not mean to, but I guess that's what I did.
Oh man.
Yeah, I fucked up. Well, he sat there like so. Washford will quote all these poems at you, and he quoted T.S. Eliot, but he quoted The Wasteland. And I was like, I'm going to out pretentious you. This is the worst poem. Let's quote J. Alfred Prufrock instead. And apparently that was not the right tactic.
Oh no.
Who would have guessed?
Okay,
English degree, English degree.
English.
It's a good poem though. J. Alfred Prufrock's a really good poem.
I wouldn't know.
It's. I will send you a copy of it one of these days because it especially getting older, it's actually really cool. Like it's really meaningful to old. As you get older, rereading it every once in a while, it means more and more. Because it's just about a guy getting old in this really like dramatic fashion. But isn't that like kind of like realizing you're old feels like? Like when you realize you're not young.
Yeah.
It's just, it feels like you're on a play, on a stage, and everything is suddenly too young for you. It's really, I think it's the kind of thing that even people who don't really get poetry would get a lot out of. So, but regardless, Washford keeps quoting T.S. Eliot at me. And I'm like, stop, shut up. I don't care. You don't have taste anyway.
Like, please stop.
Just get back together with your acrobatic. They made them acrobats because they're stackables.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. But it turns out why they broke up was Drysdale kept the clothes. So the dirty laundry is like a pretty boy named Dirk. He like kept his clothes from him.
Ooh.
And like, I was like, what the fuck is this? It's gross. Gross.
That's
No wonder he broke up with you.
disgusting.
I don't know what to tell you. You're making me rethink Asterion. You ruined it!
Now I want to play Baldur's Gate 3.
I'm actually starting a Nuzlocke run once the modding, because I got really into building a mod list for Baldur's Gate. I have a 1600 mod list that's actually functional, has every class, everything you could want. But what it has, most of all, is this like beyond honor mode difficulty. It's like hell difficulty. Oh. And so me and my friends are going to start doing a Nuzlocke run where like they can hop in on the game with me and Victor. And if their character dies, they're dead for good. So like if we get Shadowheart dead, we can't use her anymore.
Ooh. That sounds fun, actually.
Yeah. I mean, now that I know
my
that
current playthrough, I'm doing a full Necromancer.
Okay. Do you know Sailor Cat's necromancy mod?
No.
Oh my god.
What is it?
Bro, you can resurrect bosses and use them as zombies.
Dude.
Bro, go on Nexus and just search Sailor Cat.
Okay, I will.
Yeah, like you have, and they have like a Skelly challenge where a Skelly will show up in every battle. But you can also have one that shows up from you.
I love my Skelly men.
Once, basically patch 8 came out and I was like, you broke all my mods, so I'm gonna wait for a couple months. I'll let you know when it starts.
Yeah, I get that way with Skyrim.
Yeah. I'll let you know when it starts and you can hop in. You just agree that we can use your character offline if we need to, and if we kill it, we're sorry, you can't come back.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
It gives me a chance to try something new and see how it goes.
Yeah, because some of the classes that I have downloaded are really, really fun. Like, you would think the Dragon Ball Z class would be cheesy, but it's actually one of the most fun monk variations I've ever played.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z.
It was really hard for me to be like, this is actually a good class. I'm shooketh. They also have a gunslinger class that's based off Stephen King. That's my favorite. It's so fun.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it looks like she went down.
No!
They executed her.
I'm alive! What just happened? Is this what happened? Are you being a butthead?
Let me send her a quick message to let her know that she went down.
It's terrible.
Shows me as alive, which is the funny part on my end, so I'm like, how? Yeah, no video, no voice.
The worst. The worst. Okay.
Okay, I'll keep playing until she pops back on because it shows us still streaming together.
Mm.
Oh, here we go. Press E to begin the duel. Attack and keep the enemy spinning.
Hey, I think I'm back. Am I back?
Hey, you're back.
Hi.
Hi. What happened?
No God. No God. No God in Hildy Land.
Understandable.
You know, turn your back on somebody and it's like they don't support you anymore. Funny that.
Yeah, that's just kind of how relationships work, you know?
Mm-hmm. So, no, I think basically, Vic and I, Vic, who's roommate best friend, we had a roommate, Ferris, who just moved out. And when we switched internet with Comcast, we got like the streamer package.
Mm-hmm.
And because me and the internet have a lot of fights, like we're at war, and
Understandable.
but I think essentially Comcast was like, well, we'll just give them the same. They won't know the difference.
Mm.
So he's in California right now with his brother. So until he gets back, I'm powerless because I'm a broke, unemployed bitch. So
No!
I'm not on the account. Powerlessness.
That's never fun.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, I'm really lucky to have a friend who I've seen him through unemployment too. We've been friends for many, many years. The dating didn't work. Uh, but I'm very
I
lucky
understand.
to have a friend who will, you know, like not put me on the street.
Yeah.
So because you can help support people and they still won't actually be grateful. You know, he could have easily just been like,
Yeah.
yeah, fuck you.
I mean, like, I'm at your house, like, maybe I can clean it while you're gone.
Yeah, like, uh, I mean, well, no, we were already living together when I quit my job because it was making me insane.
Oh. Okay, I see.
But like, he was relieved I quit my job. He said something like, if you hadn't done it, I was gonna tell you to do it. um, so, uh, and it really was.
You losing your train of thought?
Yeah, I am. I am. I'm like,
I totally understand.
I don't know what to say. Wait, where was I? I don't know. I don't know. It's almost dinner time.
Anywho. I
uh,
had Panda Express for dinner.
gross, gross. The vegan in me, I was gonna
Yeah.
call it gross. I accept you, but the vegan in me is like, that's gross.
It's what was easy.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Again, I don't have kids, right? So like for me, I'll be like, that's gross, but also I don't have kids, so when I eat something, I get the luxury of choosing not the easy thing. Um,
Yeah. This kid will decide whether he likes it or not randomly.
that's the thing. Like I remember doing that as a kid, but it's so alien to me now. And whenever I'm like with my friend's toddler and she's like, but I hate that. I'm like, I don't understand. You liked it yesterday.
Yeah, but that was yesterday.
I don't get you.
What is happening?
Kids.
Kids are tough. They are definitely tough.
Yeah, but someone's got to have them because otherwise, like,
We would die out.
right. And like the good people got to have kids. That's just what has to happen.
Yeah.
Um,
The people with the patience.
yep. And for a long time, the people with the patience weren't having kids because it was impossible. So it's nice that a few people with patience are having kids again. Um,
Yeah. Yeah, COVID made that happen again.
yeah, like COVID was awful for many, many reasons, but it was also great, like for many, many reasons. Like all the people dying, not good. Uh,
Right. It was two extremes.
yes, but like also, I would have never been out of food service and realized how fucked up food service was.
Mm-hmm. Trust
Um,
me, as someone who's worked at a country club, I freaking get it.
yeah, and I once I was out of food service and like my body actually rested, I was like, oh wow, I was fucking miserable.
Mm-hmm. You're like, oh, this is what actual like rest feels like.
Yeah, this is what my body actually wanted the whole time. And I was just, we call it the golden handcuffs in Portland because you make minimum wage here as well as tips, and
Mm-hmm.
minimum wage is very, very high in Portland. Um,
Oh,
it's like 15 or something. So,
but they use that to mistreat you.
yeah, yeah. Basically, you're making like, 60, 70K if you're at a really nice place, which I was. But, now you've got a boss who says, you're making so much money. Why can't you work harder?
Yeah.
And it's like, well, I'm already working as hard as I can, guy.
Yeah, why
Um,
don't you hire more people if you want harder work?
exactly. Like, stop bitching about how I make minimum wage, so I need to work harder for you. And why don't you, like, I don't know, figure it out? It's not my fault. I didn't do this.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's,
You're the boss. Won't you be a good example?
and I'm such a blunt personality that people would, like, my bosses would get really upset because I'd, like, make perfect logical sense, but it wasn't their idea. And
They hate
restaurants are,
that.
yeah, restaurants are a haven for those kind of dudes.
Mm-hmm.
And um, so I just didn't realize how like bad I felt about myself until I wasn't in restaurants and was like, oh, I felt horrible all the time.
Yeah, I think the last time I worked in at a restaurant was in 2017, and even then, like afterwards, it was such a relief.
Right? Like it's honestly such a relief when you're suddenly not in restaurants. You can suddenly think, and it's like, oh shit, I could have been alive this whole time.
Yeah, you're like, I wasn't a person before, but now I am.
Yeah, I was a number, and I was supposed to upsell. And, like I wouldn't sell $100 bottle of wine on a shift at one of my restaurants. And then
Mm-hmm.
they would be like, you're not an upseller. We can't have you on the night shifts.
Ugh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just a person who didn't want to like make people's night bad by making them pay for things they couldn't afford. So I sold like
I hate
three
restaurants.
$60 bottles of wine,
Oh God.
more than $100. Um,
Woo!
yeah,
I just would have been mad and given it to the people for free, and they gotten fired.
I have done stuff like that to get fired too. Yeah. I would
You're
give
like,
away
fire
like,
me, I dare you.
hey, guess what? It's your birthday. Here's dessert. Everybody gets dessert.
Yeah.
You get a dessert. You get a dessert.
Yeehaw! Happy birthday.
Fuck you. You working at a country club? That sounds terrible. I never worked at a country club. I always worked in like a place where normal people would go, not just rich people.
Hmm.
I couldn't imagine.
Yeah, it was awful. It was the worst.
I could not
I
imagine.
I will never do it again. Man, my nose is so itchy right now.
Someone's talking about you. Wait, or is that your
No.
ears?
I think it's your ears ringing.
Yeah.
Or if you shiver, it's somebody walking over your grave. There's a ton of those.
How does that work?
It doesn't.
It's like, wait a second, I'm alive. How does that work? um,
That or we're in the Matrix. Oh.
we are. Whatever.
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
Yeah. Like, every once in a while, I'm like, I'm going to wake up and the simulation's going to be revealed, and I won't be surprised at all.
Yeah, maybe then I'll be happy.
Right? Right? Maybe then the chemicals in my brain will give up.
Yeah. Maybe the serotonin will start working.
One can only hope.
I know. Oh, speaking of, I need to go get my serotonin pills tomorrow.
Oh, delightful.
Yeah.
Kaiser delivers them to me, so I'm spoiled.
Oh, that's good. I have HEB here, which I could probably get them delivered, but it's one of those things where I'm a stay-at-home mom and it gets me out of the house, so I kind of keep it that way.
Yeah, I mean, I would do the same in your shoes.
Mhm.
I'm kind of a shut-in though. Like, I joke that I've become a hikikomori. But like, if I get to choose to stay in, right? Like, if I had to stay in, I would be doing things to get out of the house.
Yeah, I feel you. What's happening?
You're
I
dying?
think I did that. No, I think I need to hit this thing with fire.
Fire?
Maybe I didn't need to hit it at all. Nope, I didn't.
Oh shit! Because I restarted, I never put your window on my thing. I'm just talking all out.
Oh, that's okay. I like just talking.
There we go. But yeah, but I was also watching you play. Like, part of this was that I was enjoying watching you play while drawing.
Oh, right.
Like, I also get to, like, I get to watch a stream.
Watch a stream and stream. The best of both worlds.
Yeah, exactly. Pesky, you're just gonna have to sit there for a second. I'll show you how much I have, but you're gonna have to just be over there. I'm doing something else. I'm not feeling it anymore. I want to redo it, which means I have to walk away from it. Because otherwise I will redo it and it'll be a problem.
No.
There's no point in spending forever on one project that is you're not getting paid for.
Yeah, that's true.
One must get paid sometimes. Though probably I just looked up and Tev says, if I got to choose, I would like people to shit themselves when they walk over my grave.
That's a good one.
It's like, what? I was just thinking to myself, like, maybe I should go. And then I look up and see this.
That's a good one. I think I would want that too.
Honestly, same. Don't walk up my grave. That's disrespectful. Though it is 9 o'clock, so I probably should go because it's time for dinner.
Yeah, that's fine. I was gonna close up here pretty soon too.
Yeah, it's like late.
Yeah, let me just finish this fight real quick.
Tev, try to get a nap in. If you didn't just wake up early, try and get a nap. You gotta take care of yourself. It's important.
Come on, just die, people. da, 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 da. That car punched me in the face. Yes. Oh my god, stop appearing. Go away.
No, you must battle till you die.
No, I don't want to. I just want to get the items and run away. I'm about to die.
No.
Later, losers. Oh, thanks, Donald, for finally freaking
For doing
healing
anything at
me.
all?
For real.
Useless fucking duck.
I know, right? Saber.
Oh, I heard him
Okay,
this
let me see.
time. I almost never get to hear him.
Yeah, he's so loud. He's licking my elbow.
Such a ginger saber.
Yeah. You're so pretty. He wants me to let him out of the room so he can go sleep on the bed. He's one of those cats that says it's bedtime.
Yeah, Horatio herds me up the stairs. He's like, it's now 11:30. Could you go to bed, please? And then I'm like, listen, I'm busy. And he's like, I need to cuddle something, so I don't care if you're
Yeah, I
busy.
can't sleep alone.
Doesn't matter if there's another cat. He's like, that's not good enough.
Right. Where am I at? There I am. Okay. Okay, I'm about ready to call it quits.
Let's go. Let's go. It was very enjoyable.
It was very enjoyable. We definitely need to do this again.
It was a nap that got me into the station. We woke up all groggy and confused, staying up all day to fix it. Early night instead. 6 in the morning now. All right, Sev, I believe in you. But you have to promise to take care of yourself, okay? I'm going to be playing Bokuro tomorrow, so if you're bored and you need help staying up, apparently Bokuro is really gross, so you can watch it.
Fun.
Yeah. Yes, this was very enjoyable. We shall do it again, and you need to go cuddle your husband.
Maybe. I'll go
Or tell him
cuddle
to be
my
on the other side of the bed.
pillow.
Far away.
Yeah. I like my space.
I will go order in food because I'm alone and I don't want to cook anything.
Girl, I feel you. Good for you.
Okay.
All right, bye everyone.
Bye.